Right. Matt, so got a game for you. It's called Start or Steal.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you a list of Springboks.
Yeah.
And then you can either start the Springbok or you're going to steal from an opposition team.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
Who's the opposition?
Opposition is 2011 Australia.
Oh, okay. 2011 World Cup. It was very, very controversial that Springboks getting knocked out by a referee. I mean, the Australians. But anyway, let's go. We move on. We're not still on it. If anyone wants to cry in the comments about it with us, please do.
Here we go. You ready? So, it's gonna start like this. Beast.
Okay.
Or Ben Alexander.
Oh, come on, man. Is that even a question?
It's
The Beast from Tawera. I had a romantic weekend with him in PE once. Okay? Beast, you'll remember. Beast all day long. He's my ride or die.
Ride or die, baby. Ride or die. Right. Onto hooker.
Okay.
This is Matt Duplessis or Stephen Moore.
Stephen Moore was a hell of a player. Racked up a lot of caps in a time where the Aussies were pretty good. But there's very few people in the world who are Bismarck Duplessis.
So you're getting busy.
I'm going busy.
You're getting busy, baby.
It's a little biased here, I don't know.
I mean, we'll see by the end of the list. But anyway, on to the next one. Lock.
Okay.
Victor Matfield or Nathan Sharp.
Nathan Sharp. Bit rogue on the field, bit rogue in commentary. Victor Matfield all day long. He played in another World Cup after 2011 and he was still just as good. Victor, fucking love you. Let's go.
There we go. All right. So it's all Boks so far. What do you guys think of that? You agree? Anyway, we move on. Now this is going to be, I think this is a tough call, but I think I know already what your answer is.
Lay it on me.
So we're going to flank Skulk Burger or David Pocock.
Okay. You know Skulk Burger is my favorite player of all time.
I know.
He is the reason I let my son grow his hair long. Literally, he is my blonde locked son. It's not for fuff, it's for Sculler, okay? David Pocock was an absolute machine. He carried carpets wherever he went. He's huge. He's a politician now for everything, but he's also African born.
Yeah,
so there's a little bit of thing. It's not looking good for the Aussies here. I'm taking Skulk all day long. Sorry.
That was a tough one. Right. Okay.
Is this all going to be South Africans here? Probably.
Potentially. But anyway, next one. Well, look, we should have won that World Cup. Anyway, move on. Number 8. Donny Rousseau, Wycliffe Palu.
Oh, I loved a bit of Wycliffe.
Played for the Tars, didn't he?
And we're talking 2011.
2011.
I think the Tars won Super Rugby in 2012.
I can't remember the
Listen, Wycliffe Palu was an absolute machine. Donny Rousseau, for me, peaked 4 years earlier, but then he was at Toulon. I'm going to have to go Donny Rousseau. Sorry. We're not doing this very well, George. I'm taking my whole team.
Biased.
We were supposed to be World Cup champions.
By no means are we biased. Anyway, we move on. Number 9. Frida Prayer, Bulgaria. Do you start or steal?
This is actually the trickiest one for me, and I'll break it down for you. Frida Prayer, I mean, even a World Cup after that, the little back pass to Dwayne Vermeulen to win the game. Frida Prayer was an absolute general, and he was probably at the peak of his powers. But Will Genia was such a special player. And, 4 years later with Quade Cooper, that was one of the best 9-10 axes you could get across the park. I'm going to go extremely rogue here. I'm going to take Will Genia in 2011.
Oh, we have our first Aussie.
Oh,
get on
I'm
your
sorry,
mic.
Furry. I'm sorry. You don't speak English, but I'm sorry.
Right, okay. Now this one,
I'm sorry.
This is also quite tough. Will you pick Mornay Steyn or will you steal Quade Cooper?
I'll steal Quade Cooper. I'm sorry, Mornay. He's the lion killer. Mornay Steyn, I love you. I do love you. Wherever you are, as someone once said. Quade Cooper, the mercurial number 10, Will Genia, Quade Cooper. In that era, the Reds, they were Super Rugby winners as well.
Yeah.
When it was real Super Rugby. Absolutely outstanding. I would rather roll the dice on Quade Cooper and watch a match than have the absolute metronomic knee or boot of Mornay Steyn. I'm sorry, Mornay.
It's got a metronomic knee as well. Anyway, we move on. We've got a few left, folks. Centre, Jean de Villiers,
Okay.
or do you steal Adam Ashley Cooper?
Adam Ashley Cooper. Love a bit of Adam Ashley Cooper, but there's no comparison here. It's Jean de Villiers for me all day long.
Right, okay. I have a feeling, and I'm not putting words in your mouth here, but I think this will be an easy one. Brian Habana, or do you steal Drew Mitchell?
You know what?
No.
Drew Money Mitchell
I was waiting for that.
knew his way to try line. Excuse my language.
I don't think so.
Played for Toulon, played for Australia. He's a legend of the game. The guy scored tries every single game. But you're right. There's only one Brian Habana.
So it's Habana. Right, okay, last one. And this is, I think this will also be tough. Actually, no, I don't think it's going to be tough. Do you start Franz Steyn, or do you steal Kurtley Beale?
You know what? What I'd love to do with those two guys is have a beer with them. Because...
No questions asked. I would have... Hey?
Absolute. Let's go. Kurtley Beale is back in action. Playing rugby again after a lengthy ban.
Injured now, though.
Well, look, I'm going to go Franz Steyn, but I'm going to put Kurtley Beale on the bench. How about that?
Oh, okay. That's for another game, but okay. Okay, we take it. So that's the team. So 99% Booker.
Why?
99.2% Booker.
Well, we're the best. We should have won that World Cup.
We should have. Thanks, Bryce Lawrence. Sorry. But yeah, thank you very much. Well played.